What's going on, people? Back with another video, and I want to talk about stress a little bit because the gaming world is trying to stress people out. You see what's going on with Sony and Xbox, and you see what's going on with them, and then Nintendo's being quiet and PC parts are going up still. Everything is kind of out of whack, and I just want to talk about stress because gaming is supposed to be a getaway, right? It's supposed to be a place where you can go to get away from it all after a long day of work, or you done been through some things. You just want to get away from people or whatever. You just want to game and just chill out. And it's starting to feel like even this space is starting to get stressful. But you can't let this stuff stress you out, man. Find a couple of games or a couple of things you want to do within gaming and just have fun, man. Because a lot of people, and I will say this on my timeline, and I know there's a lot of doom and gloom on the timelines, whether you're on Twitter, or whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or whatever. It just feels like there's a lot of doom and gloom out there, and I just try to find my area where I can say, you know what, I want to play these few games and just enjoy myself. And I think that's something that you should do if you haven't already. There's a lot of avenues. Okay. All right, appreciate it. Hey, you do the same. I'm not cutting that out. I'm gonna keep that there because my truck is ready. But nevertheless, like I said, you gotta find your medium and just have fun because there's a lot going on. Like I said, you go on all these other sites and it's just a bunch of doom scrolling, and so many other things going on with gaming in general. It just makes it seem like there's no escape. But that's not necessarily true. At the end of the day, you got to find what you have and enjoy yourself with what you got, because at the end of the day, your sanity matters. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm going back and forth with this PS6 thing, and it's starting to get to me. It's starting to drive me crazy. I don't know if I should buy it or should I not. I'm not a fan of all digital, but then again, I don't mind buying digital products. But just having an all digital box, I don't know what it is. Let's be honest, we don't even know if the PS6 is going to be all digital, because that's a whole nother story for another day, because they just said they're not doing disc. But it's just so much ins and outs of that. I don't know what to think when it comes to what's going on with this industry. But what I can do is I can just go home, I can pull a few games, play them, and just have a good time. And at the end of the day, that's what gaming is supposed to be about: having a good time, enjoying yourself, finding ways to go through these adventures that are on these discs, or if they're digital, or your key card or your cartridge, whatever. You're supposed to have a getaway where you can go and be something that you are not, and just enjoy yourself. All this stuff is going on. We don't know what GTA 6 is going to be like. Is it going to be the super duper best game ever? Is it going to be something that's, that falls short? We don't know. It's just so much. It's just like, man, it's so much out here to play, man. And I just say, don't let this industry stress you out. It's trying to get to us. It's trying to get there. But at the same time, you got to be like, you know what? This is my hobby, and I'm not going to let it get away from me. And that's like the approach I've taken. Like I said, I've been playing, some older consoles. I've been playing some stuff on PS5. I even went back to start playing Project Cars. Project Cars. That's like an old, game that came out early in the PS4 cycle, which turned out to be it's an excellent racing game. But I've been playing stuff like that. I've been still playing, what's the other game? Final Fantasy VII Remake, another excellent game that came out, early in the cycle. And it's refreshing to go and play those games. It's refreshing to play those games, and it's something out there for everybody. So I always sit here and be like, I don't want to sit here and be one of these people that make videos that always be like, this is going on, that's going on, something's wrong here, something's wrong there. I want to be a little bit positive. And with that being said, man, don't let this stress you out. I'm pretty sure most of the people watching my videos have games to play and they're enjoying themselves. And if this is your first time watching, I encourage you to do the same thing, because it is such a drag on life. Like I'm out here working right now, and like I said, I love my job or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, I need to get away from it all, So, and on top of that, man, another thing, if you are really stressed, and I'm gonna talk about this in my next video, is exercise. I don't know if you've been watching my videos or whatever. I lost like almost like 55 to 60 pounds. Like this shirt is like so big on me now. At one point it was like tight, but now it's like, you know, it's loose on me because I lost so much weight because I've been really trying to get healthy, you know, and that's another thing that I'm not gonna get into now, but that alleviates stress as well. Being healthy, getting some exercise, and doing all the things you gotta do. So between gaming that really calms your nerves and really could get you in a relaxed state, and actually exercising that can actually fix a lot of your issues, you know, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you know, it's a lot that's going on here, but you know, it's a lot to alleviate a lot of that. And like I said, I'm gonna talk about that in a later video about my health, because I try to do a health update, you know, at least every 3 months or whatever the case may be. But that just goes all back to the stress thing. You know, don't stress yourself out over this stuff, and you know, get yourself together and find a way to enjoy this hobby. This is a great hobby, man. But you know, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to keep it short and simple. No big news going on today. Like I said, I don't want to talk about stuff, you know, that's so negative, because there's nothing but negative news on the timeline. And I just wanted to get that out there. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, get this trailer, drive up out of here. It is a little hot. Having long sleeves don't help, but hey, it is what it is, how it be sometimes. But I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all take it easy and y'all be blessed. Peace.